Okay, should be live again. Chat, so edits. And we're back. Typey, typey, clicky, clicky, yeah. So I have to switch back to my keyboard because I don't have the Azeron set up for this one. And I would be blundering around very heavily. But most of it's just going to be movement. The actual Powerwasher itself is mostly controlled from the mouse, so it shouldn't be a problem. So this is the first job in my new career as a Powerwasher. My first job is to use the washer. There we go. So I've got extensions that I have to purchase all these extensions. I've got nozzles. Most of them are basic. This one I have to purchase, and this one I have to purchase. It's not a hippie van. It's a work van. See, it's a work van. And most of the levels will have some kind of gnome in them. Just so you know. And like half the levels will refer to cats in some way. It is a dirty old work van. But confirm. We're going to invite someone. Yes, I am saying hippies do not work. The more you know. We'll blame that one on Vinny. We can rotate the nozzle. And Luna should be here somewhere now. Luna! There's Luna. Switch nozzle. We already did that. Change stance. So this is crouch. I think it's a different button for most other people. I changed it to Q. Jump. Which I'm gonna... Tab displays all the dirt in that orange. Aim mode is actually so you don't have to move. This is their answer to motion sickness. Is the aim mode. See, which is not bad actually, but I like this. The van. We're giving it a bath. Yes. Escape. That's the tablet. So in here, there's also the shop. Modifications, clothing, cleaning, power washers, yada yada. We can also get back to the main menu. We can change jobs in here. You can see up in the top right where I've got how much I've been paid, how much money I have, how many stars we've gotten on this level. And on the top left, you can see the percentage of the entire map, what we're currently looking at, and its percentage in the body part. You see the body and how it's got that white left. So now we're looking at the windscreen, and it's got whatever I'm pointing at will also show you what we're actually cleaning. So this one's grime and bird poo. Great. And then under under that percentage bit, it tells you what you're cleaning. So metal, glass, probably plastic over here. Yeah, plastic. Yep. And then it'll progress as we go. We'll get little messages. The messages go by really quickly, so we won't have the same problem as we did in the other... that was a message sound. I didn't see it. Here's another place you can change your washer, which we don't have any. You can change your extension, which, again, we don't have any. Change your nozzles, which we have the basics. And then a cleaning liquid is something you can pay for as well. Everything you clean, as Luna just showed off, creates that ding, pushes our percentage up, and we get paid for every ding. And then, depending on how much of the level we have cleaned, we get stars. So I think 25% is the first star. I think. Maybe it's 20%. I'm not 100% on that. And this is just the first map. It should go very quickly. Luna is actually probably raging at me because Luna doesn't have any of her favorite toys. Luna is stuck with my basic washer. The piddly, tiny little washer. But she's upgraded all her stuff. She's got more hours in this game than I do. I think... Luna, how many hours do you have in this game? Yeah, I think you've got like 200, 300 hours, something like that. Yeah, 242 hours in this game. I assume you're just hearing me through Discord. Okay. Oh, it sounds like they can't hear you. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to see my tablet while that's going on. I'm going to see if I can get her... You can't see that? No, you can't. Good. Good, 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 good. I guess if you don't mind hearing me talk to everyone. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so Luna's asked me if we can do... if I could turn off my push to talk. So we're going to turn off push to talk. This video... There. Now it's on voice activity. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, got it. Good, good, good. Okay. Yay. Now I need... No, no one can hear you yet. I forget how to do that. Can you talk again? That's fine. Let's see. Discord. Oh, should be through. Voice chat. There we go. And voice chat. Okay. Try it again. Say something again, please. I can hear you. Can anyone else hear you? I don't think anyone else can hear you. Just, that should have done it for... Her. No limit yet, okay. No. Interesting. Maybe if I set this. There. Try it now. Huh, that doesn't, it's not coming through. Why is that not coming through? Maybe I have to mess with it on voice video. Camera. Okay, try it again.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Okay. So I had to set it both in Wavelink and Discord and and OBS.
Everywhere.
How does she sound? Is she loud? Is she good? It looks like they can hear you now. Good.
Yay! Hello, everybody.
She's quiet. Okay. Okay. For car, she seems okay. Chloe, how does she sound? How does Luna sound?
I say something so they can keep hearing me.
Great. Because Vinny might have a fan on, he might have something else on as well.
Vinny might just be tuning me out because it's Vinny.
But if Chloe can hear you fine and Car can hear you fine, then that's fine. But I want to see if Chloe seeming okay to me. Okay, so yeah, Vinny's got something going on, or you might be a little bit quiet. Let's see. How do I?
Sounds like I'm quieter.
Yeah, you're a little quieter. Okay, that's fine. We might fine tune more of it later on, but you're good for now.
Yay!
Okay, good. Left. Cool. Okay. So like I was saying before, you might be a little grumpy at me because you don't have any of your fun stuff, any of your advanced tools.
Yeah, I agree to this, though.
Yeah. And then we were talking about how much time you spent in this, and you said 240 something hours?
Yes. It's a fun game, everybody. It is.
It is a fun game. And yeah, I explained to them the progression bars, what the dings are.
Can I explain to them what happens when you stand on a perch?
You get pushed off with the 0 point. Oh, it's not even that. It's not that.
It's not really working.
Bad.
Darn it.
It's because you've got the beginner thing. That's fine. Okay.
Later, everybody. I can't do them yet.
There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves out, then it's gone. Like I said, the messages go by so quickly. So that's a person asking for a job done. So their neighbor's place, their neighbor's moving out. They want us to clean the place. so that someone nice will move in. How nice of them. There's the windshield. Oh gosh. You did a lot while I was messing with audio stuff. Just the entire front of the...
I didn't clean it all while you were messing with audio. I politely stood there.
Okay.
I did just watch the entire side of this while we were cleaning them.
Yeah.
I'm
are you gonna
attempting
go?
to not clean the entire thing while you're talking.
Yeah. Are you gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think something up? I'm phenomenal. I thought up Grouting Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. What? On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Sheesh. Yeah, some of the chat in this is, or some of the messages are really silly. I also told them that there are gnomes in most of the levels, and that there are many references to cats in these levels. Yes, there's a gnome.
Carry a gnome.
You can. You can also knock gnomes over. Oh, that hubcap's done. Okay. Nope, body's done.
You don't have any extenders, do you? Okay.
No, we do not have any extenders whatsoever. I'm sorry. I mean, this is the first level. What do you expect from me? Okay, so this hubcap needs a... There we go. Once we get down to 3 items left in the map to do, you'll get that to-do message. Which door is still needing it? Oh, that one? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is another person asking for a job. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? I got details from your friend Harper, blah, blah, blah. And it's gone. And it's gone. Then you get this little recap. It's just a quick... This is what we did. Okay, we're going to exit out that. We have $150 that we can spend on stuff if we want to. Going to go back to career mode, and we're going to clean this back garden. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit of help with my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyways, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please do your thing. Oh, God. Yeah, wash your back door more often. Okay.
You want the achievement for this level?
Yeah, we just need to clean the stones first, right? Funnily enough, my first girlfriend used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Okay, so there's an achievement for just washing these stepping stones first. We're going to see if we can get that. Are all the stepping stones done?
I think so. I assume we don't get it till the level's done.
Okay. Cool. Once we get some more money, I might look into buying stuff and things. So normally when I play a beginning run through of Powerwasher, I don't buy anything until I can get into the best washer. But this time, I'm going to buy just a bunch of stuff. All the extensions and all the fun stuff. So Luna, if you think we need a specific tool for any of the maps, let me know. And I might, if I don't have it, I might just buy it.
Nothing's critical yet, but extensions are probably the main things.
Usually, yeah. Huh. This gate? I can't see anything on it. How is it not clean? Do you see anything on it?
Does
No?
It counts this wall.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. And sometimes you'll get weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't find the dirt at all, just keep washing.
Yep. Just keep washing. What is all on this? Grime, lichen, or is it lichen? Okay. So just grime and mold.
Yummy.
Right. That poor doghouse.
For a dog.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no one trying to use it.
There's the cat. Yeah, the cat's on the shed over there. Are you?
Closer.
I wonder how close we can get before it takes off.
I'll let you do it.
There it is. Oh, yep, and it's gone. Kitty ran away.
Scared away the kitty with your powerful water. Kitty thought you wanted to give it a bath.
Maybe. Saw me washing the doghouse. It's like, nah, I don't want that. Okay, I need a more powerful sprayer for
Powerful washer? Yeah, that'd be good.
I needed a more powerful nozzle. No, I was just getting closer to see when it would run. I don't know if you can spray it or not, honestly.
You can probably spray in its direction, but I think it always leaves at a certain distance from you.
Yeah.
It's probably as useful as, spraying these flowers that absolutely nothing happens when you spray them.
Yeah. Oof. Look at this. I love the enriched colors that they did with this.
They improved this level.
Yes, they did. I enjoyed the improvements on this level. Because they wanted to improve satisfaction on the washing of this one, and it's definitely more satisfying than it was. I don't even remember what was different before they made the changes either. Like I think they brightened the reds, and I think they brightened all the colors.
Yeah, I think the colors. I wonder if they made part of the water here, the water pond area, easier to clean.
Maybe. Maybe. How much do I have? Like 200? I gotta check the shop. What do we have? So power washers. We have / own the Prime Vista 1500. See, it's owned. medium duty. We need 15 stars before it even unlocks. I don't know if that's new or not. Is that new?
That is new, and I forgot that they made that. That I think
Okay.
that's so you can just like blast through it.
So after, and you can see the stats upgrade. After 5 levels, after we finish 5 levels and get 15 stars, or 3 levels, sorry. After we finish 3 levels, get 15 stars, we could probably purchase the Urban XU2, which is the medium duty. Heavy duty needs 40 stars and 2,000. The Prime Vista 3,000. And then the professional needs 90. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking they did
and
that
5,000. Okay,
so you
probably
can't
because
just like save up and immediately go for that washer
yeah. Oh,
because
here
silly,
modification.
silly people might do that.
Okay, so you have the Space Cadet modification because I saw your
I do.
thing.
You want to see it?
I think I'm gonna buy that. There's no reason not to at 25. Gloves. Oh, what color am I?
You were wearing blue.
I'm just the standard blue.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna buy the logo gloves, and then I'm gonna go purple. I don't need cleaning liquid right now. Oh, I'll wait till we get to rest for the spinning nozzle. Short extension we don't care about. Long extension would be good. I think I can afford everything, actually. There we go. Okay, so we've got that. We have everything but the soap nozzle. So once we can get the soap nozzle, that'd be fine. What's up? Do you like bikes? I could do with some running there. Someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Okay, so dirt bike's next. Oh, what's this? I would climb up and down that rock garden all day. Okay, it's the main guy talking about him and his girlfriend. How young was he if he was running up the rock garden all day? No idea how he explained the fish being there, though. Huh. He must have been super young if he was pretending that that was a mountain.
We're young at heart.
Okay. Let's see. Clothing. I'll change that to that and that to that. Current loadout. Oh, there we go. Here. Select this. Extensions. So the extensions improve range while still being able to use quite close to surfaces. Improves the range of the washer but cannot be used when close to surfaces. So I'm going to do this one. And it powers up your washer just a little bit. So you can get a little bit further with the sprayer. Just a wee bit. But the long extensions really help with those buildings. Like the fire station.
Oh yeah.
Next week I'll probably set up music as well. Just some Spotify. Yeah, I think they brightened all the colors because they wanted more. They wanted it to snap more when you cleaned something. So I think they brightened the reds in the house and the brick. I don't know what they did to the rock, but I think it's brighter. And then of course the reds on the birdhouse, the barbecue, toy car, that in the shed.
I just noticed the chairs have red in them too. I think they used to be silver.
I think they did. I think they were a more muted color. So maybe they added red to a bunch of stuff as well. But they said they added a bunch more color and brightened the colors. So I love what they did with the playground though. The playground's one of my favorites. And you guys will be able to see that when we get there. No, there's another thing. Yeah, I'll probably put it on Spotify next time.
Gotta find some good clean music.
Yeah. I don't think anything's really cleaning music. Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden and he definitely needs your help. Okay. What does the park warden need? Oh, that was that was a few things in rapid succession. But he didn't say anything else. Okay. Someone needs your help. Alright, what with? Silence. Okay. Fine too, I guess. I think this is a perfect jazzy music to dance. Certainly cleaning music. I don't know if I have any jazzy music Spotify's, honestly. I'm also not a fan of most jazz. Like, it's just not. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of most of it. I wish I could do more game music, but the game music lists I've been burned on too many times. Like they slip in one or two songs that are DMCA'd and then it ruins the entire thing. I'll probably do some kind of lo-fi because the stream beats has a bunch of stuff. And I'll test around with some of their playlists because they have a ton, and it's all insured to be DMCA free because they created themselves specifically for streamers. So, yeah, definitely got to do that. This is like the perfect game for if you want to have just a just chatting day with your people. Like if you want to just chat with your viewers, this is the perfect thing to do it to, because there's no time element, there's no rush to pause. You just kind of go into the menu and that's it. So at least that's my opinion on it. That chair. That chair is good. This chair. Nope, it was a little dirty. It's fine now. There we go. Bing. Thanks for joining me on this one. This one should be a lot faster with two people.
Fun game with two people, even though it's a low key, chill out game.
Yeah. I think it's a lot more fun with 2 people. Oh, when we get to the statue, we're gonna have to try the 95% thing.
Okay.
Is this parasol done? I think it is.
Yeah,
I think you got
I
it.
think
Okay.
so. Yeah, the top is clean. I can guarantee that much. Game is fun where you climb up to random spots and clean them up.
Yeah, you just cat around.
Yeah.
Just to make sure everyone knows, catting around is what we call jumping up into high places and doing stuff, or parkouring into weird places. Because cats like getting as high as they can.
That upper ground. It's good to have.
Yeah. Okay, I think I need it more powerful. There we go, that's much better.
Oh, I left a lot of dirt over there. Watched you tab on your stream. I'm like, I apparently didn't do that before I left.
Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got details from his... Oh, well, it's gone. Dream RV at the... all creamy with the coffee. Okay. There's Harper talking about his dream... dream RV. Wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it? That sounds questionable. Very questionable. Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. He wants a vehicle that he can lick, for some reason. Some degenerate reason.
Need to get extra protein by flicking the bugs off the car?
Oh, no. That's awful. Okay, there we go. And there we go. I guess I'll clean the lawnmower while I'm here.
Yes, because flooding a lawnmower with lots and lots of water is a good idea.
Best idea ever. I don't think I've ever actually cleaned a lawnmower.
I mean, do they need to be clean? Their job is to cut grass.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't think I've ever cleaned a lawnmowers. Like as soon as you use it once, it's gonna be dirty again.
Yeah, I've never been.
Like I've cleaned areas out on a lawnmower to make sure it doesn't like clog or anything, but I don't think I've ever like washed the non-essential bits. Nope, I think that's all done. Double checking. Okay, I'm gonna skip the shed for now. The shed's a bit much.
Interesting. Others are saying they do clean lawnmowers. I just don't do that, I guess.
Huh. I mean, so to Vinny's point, I do clean the areas that can get impacted. Because
That's different than
that's
like
functional,
cleaning because
but
it's dirty, though.
Yeah, I don't think I've cleaned like the chassis of a lawnmower.
For cars with lawnmowers that have instructions for cleaning with the hose, like I've never seen this before.
Um,
That's must be a nice thing.
Also, I hate yard work. Mostly, no, I'll correct that. I hate general yard work, like cutting the grass, because the times that you need to cut the grass are when it's fluffing hot outside, and I don't want to be outside when it's hot. Like it, the days that you need to cut grass are summer days or spring days. I don't want to be outside on those days.
I really only didn't like the element that we had to clean up after the dog before we could mow the yard.
Oh yeah, that too. I would much rather pay a service. Yeah, I would much rather pay a service to do the lawn. But on the flip side of that, I enjoy gardening. Like I do like having a little spot for a garden. Not that I have one right now, but I do enjoy that. And if I had more own space, I'd probably set up a raised garden bed. Try doing it. Oh yeah, I'm sure your back hated you after trying to do general yard work yourself. It's not it's not great.
Yeah, I never wanted general PCR all of these reasons.
I'd be
So much.
fine with a large yard if I don't have to live near people that will whine about it. Like if you've got just a long driveway and taking care of your plot but be insane, I think that'd be fine. A car could manage a weed eater for about 15 minutes, yeah. But then again, I don't like grass lawns anyways, because grass is it's just not great. Like it soaks up a bunch of water and it needs to be tended frequently. But if you replace it with a number of things, you can actually better the area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someday I might want a yard that's like maybe a little bit of grass, but mostly other not grass.
yeah. Car saying she pays about 50 bucks every 2 weeks to get her yard taken care of. And yeah, I've seen her yard. It looks really good. So definitely worth it.
Get someone else to do it. Always the best solution for terrible things.
Yes. What's funny is I've seen reports that people spending money on giving themselves more time, like cutting out, still have to car still has to fight with the sprinklers. It's a Dan. Hi Dan. How's it going? I have not talked to you in a very long time, Dan. But welcome to my streams and Powerwasher. So there's Car. Vinny, but I doubt you'll recognize his tag. But yeah, so I've started the streaming thing. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to say your name, so yeah, that's Dale. He could just add himself, yes. It's very fine.
At least it's his choice.
Yeah, it's very, very true. Yep.
Yay, pond clean.
Oh, you cleaned the pond?
Yep. And all
Nice.
the annoying rocks.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, there we go. I cleaned under the grill.
Yeah, dirt does like to hide there.
It does. There, okay. Wish your grill cleaned that easy. Yeah, I bet. I don't have to do much. Just take a power washer to it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the game is a lot more relaxing / fun than actual power washing is. Because like I don't have to worry about what strength of washer I'm using on like the grout here, where that's actually a very real concern for actual power washers. Yeah, Dan, the game is now fully released. It is fully out. It has finished its storyline and all that. The ending credit is very cute. Look at this.
Very good, yep.
This pond is so much better than when I last passed over here. But yeah, I completely agree. This is false advertising. The power washing is not this fun. But this game is so relaxing. It's very nice. Dan, I'm actually surprised that you showed up. Where did you see that this was being played? Oh yeah, like I can spray this swing with whatever power I want. There's a 0 power and it's just not moving. But you know, I can move my associate
A little bit.
a little bit with this one. The other power washers are much better at it. But yeah, if you had to worry about destroying someone's grout by using a super powered washer, I think this game would be less fun.
I mean, the way we're playing it, all these flowers over there would be completely obliterated.
It my video showed up on your feed while you were watching something else. That's honestly kind of awesome. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what they did on that swing. I don't I don't want to know what they did on the swing to get it that dirty. But I think it's just grime and lichen. Yeah. And mud splats? I guess ew, mud splats. So there's nothing too gross on this thing. It's mostly just yeah. Yeah, pooped a lot on the thing. But yeah, I know I've shared going live on Facebook like once, but it feels weird to do it on like Facebook and Twitter and whatnot because I don't want to spam people. Like doing it in my own Discord is one thing, but I don't want to spam people in like Facebook and Twitter. If I had a lot more going on in Twitter, I think I'd be fine with it. But it would literally just be tweet after tweet of I'm going live, and that just feels wrong. Liz, the volcano is already active. I didn't
Oh.
realize you could see it from this one.
Oh. I always forget to look this early.
Yeah,
But it's slightly active. It's just smoking a little.
I didn't know it was active this early though. So that's neat.
Cool.
Um,
It's very close. Look how big it is.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so if when my Twitter becomes more active and I don't feel so scummy about advertising it, I think I'll post it more, but until then I don't think I'm going to do that. But I think that's really cool that I popped up on your feed. It's kind of awesome. Games need volcanoes. Well, this one, the volcano's part of the storyline. So this one needs a volcano. But Liz and I have been playing this since it came out on beta. And like little bits and pieces have been added throughout the entire thing. So when we're going through these, we'll see little bits that we've never seen before because we passed this level long ago. Long ago.
I just don't look around when I replay. I stick to my cleaning.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, you can get...
I've done this a few times. I've never looked over there and noticed.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I keep flipping between Liz and Luna.
That's fine.
But
it's the last name that I don't
the
really want to
name.
broadcast.
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I've accidentally done it to Vinny as well. Like I don't need to worry about it with Chloe. Because she uses her actual name. But yeah. Yeah, imagine all the gunk the volcano's pumping out. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe that's why there's so much, like, black grime everywhere, is because the volcano's ashing everywhere. Like I said, I've been playing this for a year. Some things just don't click because I played it too much, and it wasn't a thing when I started playing. Yeah. I don't mind as much because I've also got the anonymity of not being the only one with my name in the area. Like, my name's actually fairly common. So I've got that going for me. Okay, I need to figure out where this sofa's dirty. Oh, probably bottom.
In between the cushions.
Nope, it was the bottom.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that you could get to the bottom on this one. So yeah, Dan, I've been streaming for I don't know how long. We just finished Dragon Quest Builders and switched to this game. So it's not new. But we just started this game today. I just figured knowing gonna help anyone. Yeah. Yeah, depending on the name, knowing it's not going to help. But nice. Yeah, I've seen a few of your streams and highlights here and there. Yeah, nice. I've slowly been creeping up on numbers. I just do it on Sundays. And sometimes Saturdays if I can get people to play with. So, let's see. One of the fence posts Oh, so I can show off a new trick. Right, there we go. Ugh. So if you highlight one of these incomplete items, it will flash. There it is. Okay. So you can see the flashing here because I've selected this item from the list. And then you can figure out what dirt it still has on it and clean that. Yeah, I need to trim down some of my stuff so that it's easier to digest while I'm offline. But look at that. Look at that cleaning. Yeah, it's not obnoxious flashing when you select the thing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to career mode. Now we get to choose what we want to do. I'm gonna clean the bike because it's super fast. Super fast. Okay, let's see. What does he have? Joe Average. I've never even looked at the name. There's got to be something on both my dirt bike. You see, I'm one of those, one of life's winners. Oh, God. Every morning I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. What a... when I have a coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth? That's a weird sentence. But on this bike, I always finish dead last. I'm wondering if there's mud stuck in the manifest or whatever it is, slowing me down. I'm kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in 15 years. What the hell? Okay, start job. What a waste of bread. Yeah. Connor and friends. Hello? I've never seen Connor. Welcome. I would, if I was going to do anything like Among Us, I would go for Goose Goose Duck. Because Goose Goose Duck updates a lot more frequently than Among Us. Okay, there you are. Is there a gnome in here? I don't see a gnome. Gnome? Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, this is a good way to check.
I do not see a gnome. Oh, there he is. He's right there behind that the wheelbarrow.
Oh, that's adorable.
Among Us would be fun if you have I don't know, 6 or more people probably. Yeah, you just need enough people. That's the thing is I don't have enough people at the moment, I don't think, to do that one. And I don't really want to do it with randoms. Randoms would not be that great. But welcome in, Connor. Where'd he go? There he is. There we go. The social... if I was doing it while goofing off with friends, it would be fine. It's kind of like D&D. If you get the right people together, it would be fun. If you get the wrong people, it'll go downhill very, very fast. Very, very fast. God. All the dings.
Love the dings. It's satisfying.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons this game is so satisfying, is because of the dings. Oh, one of the brake discs. There's the front. Okay, there you go. I told you the bike was really fast. Oh wait, did it not keep my... It didn't keep my glove selection. Okay. Continue. Okay. Let's see. I think we have enough time for the playground, so I'm gonna go playground. Okay, Park Warden. Muckingham Recreation Ground. Dart Finder. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis. A few fretful folk have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course. But if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. Yeah, this place is very dirty. very, very dirty. Yeah, it could also be the volcano. You can see it from here, right? Where's the volcano?
Oh, you have to be able to see it from this one, right?
I'm just gonna go as high as I can real quick.
Yeah, it's probably obscured by trees.
I don't see it. Let's see. Look for smoke.
Come over here, or look in this direction.
Where are you? Is that a gnome way out there? Wait.
No, but there's something you'll recognize and.
Oh, there's the skate park.
Another stream. Yeah.
Yeah. We won't get to the skate park today. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, that's a good question.
I don't know. Oh, there he is behind that tree to your right. Over here.
Yeah.
I think for cats we only get paw prints somewhere around here. Kitty prints. Somewhere?
Did we get it on this level?
I don't know. I don't see any kitty prints.
Did they add mud splats here? I don't think this mud splats was here before.
Probably. Yeah, I don't see any cat prints. So maybe they didn't have any on this one. I still don't see the volcano. That's weird.
Oh. Okay then.
Okay, I guess you can't see it from the park. Interesting. Oh, you could see one of the other houses. Okay, interesting. Do you want your traditional dino slide?
Sure, unless you want. I will happily clean whichever.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't enjoy cleaning the dino slide, but Liz enjoys cleaning the dino slide.
I'll do it.
But yeah, they've tried to sneak gnomes into most of the levels.
I think they said all of them.
Did they say all of them?
But I'm not positive, but I think they maybe have said all of them.
Okay. Oh, actually, we have 400. Let me see. How much was that other washer? 900. Okay. How much are we getting for this? Level 5. After this level, I can afford the new washer.
Nice. You have all the parts you want for this washer?
Yeah, we have all the parts for this one except for the soap. Yes. But we haven't run into rust yet, so we don't need the soap yet. The soap really helps out with the rust. It's insane how quickly it burns through rust or melts through rust or whatever.
Search the soap real quick too.
But we don't use soap on most of these because it goes very, very quickly. It's not financially feasible for most of these things. Especially if just water cleans most of it. But,
Especially if you're saving up for a better gun.
yeah. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Did you get this trash can?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You're getting the. Okay, I'll get the last trash can and thing.
I'll get the dino. I just want to help with all the stuff first.
Yeah. And they changed up these trash cans. I don't think they used to have like the yellow on them. I think they used to be very dull colors. I think they changed that up. Yeah, there we go. What is it on these things? Grime and dust. I've never seen a dusty park bench, so I'm going to have to agree with Dan and say that's probably from the volcano. It's probably more like ash.
I just keep thinking like terrible weather has gone through here. Like maybe a hurricane came through and just splattered everything.
So Dan's asking, what are your opinions on using soap versus just water? So in game, it's not financially feasible to use soap all the time because it just runs out very quickly. But using it on very specific things, like using it on rust, is much better because you spray rust with soap and it's just gone. It just melts through it. But if you try to use it all the time, you will not have money to upgrade your stuff, and you'll get to a point where you just can't progress anymore. Which I doubt is the case in real life. Like that doesn't sound like it's the case in real life. So I think that's just another thing that they've taken liberties with. But yeah, if I don't have to, I don't usually rely on soap in this game.
Yeah, I'm a fan of just water.
Yeah.
Just use a smaller nozzle, a smaller point nozzle, and it'll help.
Yeah, yeah. The 0.1s will tear through rust most of the time if you have a decent one. And once we hit some of the cars, we can actually show that off, show you how quickly the
Oh
nozzle
yeah,
burns through rust.
there's rusty cars.
Because that's where it starts showing up is on the car levels. But
Well,
most of
and the
the
graffiti paint's another one that gets troublesome.
which one?
Graffiti paint.
Oh yeah, the graffiti. If you don't have a strong enough power washer for some of the graffiti, it's very hard to get through. But the soaps will burn right through it if you need to rely on them. And they changed up some of the money gathering methods in this game. So Luna is actually getting what, like 25% of everything,
I think so.
and it's not coming out of mine. Like, it's not coming out of my check. It's just duplicating 25% of whatever money I get into her account. And it does that on both these storyline missions and in free play, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you run low on money, you can just play a few of those missions to be able to afford some soaps.
I wonder if people got stuck before, like if they bought a whole bunch of soap or just spent money on other things and then got to certain levels where you had to get higher nozzle or an extra gun or a certain extension and they just got completely stuck.
Yeah, I would not be surprised with that. Honestly, that would not surprise me at all.
There's one level you have to have that super long extension, that like ridiculously long one. Like they added it to the game for that level.
Yeah,
That if you didn't have the money for it, what would you do?
that's the subway, right?
The mayor's house.
Mayor's house. Oh,
The gate.
right. Yeah, you can't get closer than the gate. So if you don't have that long extension, you're not going to get anywhere, even if you have soap. Like the water just won't reach the house.
Yep.
Dan's gonna go. Oh, he's got children aggro. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's every Sunday. I start at 12. So if you have time on a Sunday, I would be happy to have you in. But my videos are on YouTube if you ever want to just put me in the background. I'll talk to you later, man. I'm I like seeing Dan. Dan's nice. I think he changed. Yeah, he changed his YouTube name.
Discussion on names.
Yeah, It's back to Haldaris, which is his common tag. But I mean, that's one thing I really love about doing this on YouTube. Like, he was watching just a completely unrelated video and saw, and like, it popped up that I was live. It wasn't annoying to him or anything like that. It was just an optional video, and he popped over.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not advertising in the same rings that he's in. Like, I've got him on Facebook, but that's and one server that I don't own. So if like I wouldn't be able to advertise in the spaces he's in without like being obnoxious to everyone on Facebook. Like, I think I'm gonna start alerting people when I'm doing a new game, because that's not obnoxious. That's just saying, hey, I've got a new game that I'm gonna start.
Yeah, that's less
But
harmful.
if I did it every week, I would just feel obnoxious. It's like because on on the receiving end of that, I would not want to see. I would not want to only hear from someone if they're
I
going
get them to
live.
watch your stuff.
Right? Yeah. Like, if it was the other foot around, if I was subscribed to someone, and the only time I see anything from their feed is when they're going live, I would just be like, ugh, I'm gonna unsub from this person. They're not saying anything interesting. They're just telling me when they're going live, and I'd probably pay attention to when they're going live in a different way if I'm interested enough in them. So,
Makes sense.
and I don't have enough interesting stuff going on to really post more on Twitter or Facebook, to to not feel obnoxious. Like, I know another streamer, and she posts on Twitter every day. She has stuff to say every day. So I check on Twitter for what she's up to. She's interesting enough on Twitter outside of her going live that I don't mind her when she's going live. Like, I don't mind seeing the announcements, because it's not like she doesn't go live every day, but she's also got a lot of other interesting stuff going on outside of in between those alerts. Like,
Yeah.
so I love the colors on the ground now. Like, the fact that they're now in shapes that complete is very fantastic. Should just
Yeah.
call
They
video.
did they did well with that upgrade.
Yeah, yeah, I really like it. I don't think I have seen a lot from you, Vinny. So it wasn't an intentional call out, but yeah, that's effectively what I did. You should learn from your partner, Vinny. Learn from your partner, because she's the streamer I'm talking about. I know I'm trying to learn from her.
Yay. Clean dinosaur.
Yay, clean dinosaur. I bet it's a happy dinosaur now. Except it's extinct.
Shh, don't tell it that.
I won't. That's why I said it over here.
It's living in denial.
Car stepped away for a minute. What did Vinny do now? Vinny doesn't have a lot between his go live Twitter tweets, and I was talking about how if I was, what are you doing?
I tried to write some, didn't work out very well. I'll leave now. I'll go watch something else.
So I was talking about how I don't currently tweet go live messages because I don't have enough on Twitter to justify having a feed of go live messages. I would feel like I was just spamming someone. Yeah, see, if a spam bot picks you up and is like, nah, they don't say anything else besides going live, I'm gonna block this. That's bad time. But I was also talking about I don't think it's a bad idea to do live messages on Twitter. I just don't think it's a great idea if you're not posting interesting things. Like, Chloe is a good example of Twitter usage and go live messages. Chloe actually has a bunch of stuff to say. She says stuff frequently. She shares thoughts, shares what's going on with her and whatnot like that. And then when you get those go live announcements, they're just part of her communicating with her people every day. It's not obnoxious. It's actually pretty much quickly drowned out by all the other tweets. Like if you go there the next day, you may or may not see that go live message because she's probably said a bunch of other stuff or reacted to other people saying stuff. I think that's the way I want to do tweeting is and go live messages is that way. I'm not there yet. So I actually look to her for the right behavior on that kind of stuff. And I told Vinny he should do the same thing. I don't know why I like cleaning these mats so much now. Like, it's so satisfying to clean these mats now. Because they're nice and bright, colorful shapes and all that.
And this is the great thing about two people, is you have things you really like washing and things you don't like washing, and with a second person, it balances out.
Yeah.
You can walk away from the thing you don't want to clean, and it might just magically be clean next time you look at it.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm going to show you. Here is the dinosaur. This is what it looks like clean. I really like the texture that they got with the dinosaur. Like the little scales and everything. I think they did really well on the render on this. Like this is something I would honestly really expect to see in a park. Maybe not the spikes. Like maybe maybe it wouldn't have the spikes. But I wouldn't be surprised if what?
Go with a different dinosaur rather than a stegosaurus.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone did use a stegosaurus, honestly. Like, but I would expect to see a different dinosaur, yes. Okay, Car's saying, my Twitter account exists solely for when I go to cons and they're all tweet this out for free stuff so I can show them I did the thing. We need roommates that like to clean things we don't. Yeah, that's the best situation. Like, Vinny absolutely hates dishes, but he likes cooking, and I don't mind dishes. So whenever we cook, I'm actively in the kitchen with him, cleaning. We usually chat about stuff and things. What is this message? This message is, did you hear about the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on lookout. Oh, and it's gone. And the message is gone.
That's one thing they could probably improve just a little bit.
Yeah. Car saying she likes doing laundry. Do you like doing the laundry and folding and everything? Or... Because I'm fine doing laundry. I find I am forgetful on doing zip laundry, but I'm fine doing it. But when it gets to folding laundry, I just I can't work up the spoons to do it. Oh, I need a more powerful washer if I'm gonna get this ball up here.
Oh, are you doing the thing?
I was gonna try it, but
I thought about it, but I kind of felt like we needed a more powerful washer as well. It might be possible, but I don't know.
that might be. I'm gonna try a 0 point.
0 point, and the other side might be easier because that's the steps.
Nope, it won't even get over the lip. So yeah, we need to come back with a more powerful washer.
Yeah.
Okay, cars say all of it: washing, drying, hand washing, specialty drying stuff, folding, putting away. Fine, folding laundry, meditative. I guess that's a good point. If I had more space, I think it'd be fine. But I don't have a ton of space. So it usually ends up I get back to my room, put the drying somewhere, and then have to move it so I can get to something else. And then in the act of moving it, it's just kind of into a bad spot, and I just end up getting to it later. But I guess if I had a living room and a couch and something to listen to or watch, I think I'd have no problem with it. It's just I don't have that kind of space to properly do folding and all that. I have to move a bunch of other stuff, and then yeah, it's okay though. I can say one thing is neither one of us enjoys doing anything in the bathroom. So that's a hole in our overlap for Vinny and I.
Uh, Sounds terrible without knowing that this is a cleaning conversation. Just gonna point it out.
I mean, I don't know how. I guess if you jumped right in, it'd be weird. But, I would hope that anyone jumping in on that understands they're missing context and gives it a couple of minutes. uh, the car saying that her little sister liked cleaning bathrooms, that it was odd. But she'd legit trade car laundry duties so that she could do bathroom? That's
But that's
weird.
system. You can each do what you want to do.
I mean, yeah. But who likes doing bathroom stuff?
Yeah, that is weird. I feel like that's probably one of the more hired out ones.
Yeah, probably.
Up there with yard work.
And the weird thing is, like, it's not because of the toilet. It's actually because of the shower. Because I don't like you need to get into weird angles to clean the shower. But I have no problem cleaning the toilet. I have no problem cleaning the sink. If I had my own bathroom, I'd put like a drain in the middle of the floor so I could just, you know, wet everything down and scrub it.
Power wash it.
Right? But I mean, the Japanese have that. They have a drain in the middle of their bathroom floors because they wash outside of the tub and then get in the tub when they're mostly clean. And I think that'd be fine if, the bathroom could take it. Like I have not seen a bunch of bathrooms that could take that kind of action.
Yeah, ones here are not built for that.
No. You,
Drywall and everything. You
yeah,
don't want to do.
you need a drain in the middle of the floor for that. Kara's saying that her sister said that it was very satisfying to bleach everything. And she's also saying that prison bathrooms are like that. Yeah, I mean that's the extreme version of that. I would say, I would say, like gym bathrooms or school bathrooms for like swim teams and stuff like that. Those are like that with a drain in the middle. But yeah, if I had my own bathroom, I would want to set up a drain in the middle of the floor with, tiling that could handle it. I would also want the rough tiling for most of the bathroom, like the non-slip tile. It doesn't look as good, but I mean it's floor, and you could get a decent gray for the floor tile, and then do like the wall tile a much better color. You know?
Oh. Play around with it.
Yeah, but the non-slip tile I feel would be better for your feet because
Yeah.
it's a little abrasive, so it would help with keeping your feet healthier. Car saying a rock floor like a smooth riverstone kind of rock. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. I guess that would be a good feeling. The riverstone rock.
Don't they have bath mats that are kind of like that?
I think they do. Yeah. But that's another thing. Like if you had abrasive non-slip tile, I don't think you'd need a bath mat like outside of the tub. Yes, it would dry a little bit slower, but I mean, save you the headache of how bad bath mats could get. But if the entire bathroom is set to drain into a central point, I don't even know if that would be a problem because then the water from you getting out of the tub might just drain into that as well, and then it won't be a problem. I don't know if that's how that would work, but I mean, I can imagine it would.
It's an idea. Not a very common in America idea, but I mean,
Yeah.
bidets didn't used to be a thing in America so much, and I feel like they're starting to more.
That's probably another thing I would probably set up. Just because of the the toilet paper scares. Like
Yeah,
that's one of the first things that disappeared from the shelves was toilet paper. It's like why? It's not.
we've learned what'll happen if the apocalypse comes is it's toilet paper.
People are gonna hoard toilet paper. Yeah, so if you don't have to use toilet paper, or if you can use less of it,
Yeah.
well, that's
If I wasn't in an apartment, I would try them.
yeah.
Not really something I can set up though.
No,
Not where I am
it's
now.
not. It's not something the apartments would really appreciate. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sheesh, we're still 1 star into this one.
It's a good size look.
Yeah.
Slowly make it better.
Oh yeah, we're making progress. I think we're close to getting another star. I am pretty sure it's every 20% we get a star.
That makes sense if there's 5 of them. I never paid attention. Like, the stars were just things that showed up on their own. I didn't bother to
The same.
notice what number of stars they even have.
I never paid attention to them either, but I'm curious now, so I'm starting to pay attention.
Well, we'll know in 2%, I guess.
Yeah. Just a bit more. I do like that they raised these sections here, so you don't have to crouch anymore. I mean, it made sense that you had to crouch, but
Yeah, that's why, like, I like it. It is super convenient, but I almost feel like they made it too easy.
it's
Like,
fine.
crouching made sense. They they made it so you only have to do the first crouch and you could reach everything. I get it. I get why they did it. I would have been fine if they left it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's at the very least that one was at 40%. Howdy, Dirt Finder. Put everything on hold. My golf buggy needs attention. Okay, and here's Calvin Miller. Doc, give me your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her place in the suburbs. Okay, so I think we unlocked 2 new maps.
Yeah.
And the golf buggy's a quick one, so if we finish up soonish with this one, we can go do that. Most of the vehicles are just really short.
Yeah.
Except for I think the large plane took a bit, and the monster truck actually takes quite a bit of time.
Because the underside to get everything is kind of.
Yeah, it's the fiddly bits underneath that are a pain in the side.
The boats can take a little bit as well.
True, yeah, the boats can.
But it helps the replay value because then you have you can choose the size of the level based on how much time you have.
True.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Replayability of this game overall is just really good.
Yeah, true.
How I get to more than 200 hours in it.
I think I've got a decent amount of hours in it too, but I don't think I'm anywhere near 200 hours.
Yeah.
I do think I'm past 100 though.
Should I out you? Should I see if my Steam tells me?
Sure, yeah. If you,
149.
yeah. So you've got 100 more hours in this than I do.
Oh boy.
But this, I mean, this is your cooldown game. This is your
This is a very peaceful, just
de-stress
it can
game.
be very mindless game.
Yeah.
Go and clean things.
my usual go-to is damn it, I forgot the Creeper World. Yeah, mostly because of the first-person shooter modes in there. Like, I really enjoy the first-person shooter modes in Creeper World. I don't usually play the actual gameplay of Creeper World.
You said that was a mod that allowed that?
It's not a
That.
mod. It's the game itself allows for customized levels, and that's what it is. It's a customized level.
Ah.
So it's a user-created level, but I don't know if they embedded mods into it. It's very possible they did, too.
Okay, admittedly, that was a lot easier.
What?
Getting the last bit of the back of the climbing ramp.
Yeah.
Normally, it's like a weird angle. You have to get it just right. But since you can stand in here, you can hit the angle really well.
Nice.
How them floors coming along.
They're coming along.
I was helping with them. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go clean structures. I'll let you clean the floors.
I do enjoy cleaning the floors. They're just so vibrant.
They are.
Nice, decent shapes.
Very different from my neighborhood playground, which was all metal and wood. You
Oh,
knew
you
not
had
to do the
the...
slide on too hot of a day because you would get burned.
Yeah.
It was a metal slide.
God. Even the plastic slides, if it's too warm, they're nightmares.
Yeah.
But yeah, nowhere near as bad as a metal. So you had wood chips instead of
Yeah.
like sand or whatever.
Yeah, it was, and they had one of those like, almost like a seesaw, but a whole bunch of them connected that you could like walk along and they would all kind of move. And that was just like wood logs you get splinters from and everything. Fun playground, but very much like old school, not all that safe. I'm pretty
Huh.
sure they've upgraded it to like plasticized everything or something like that now.
Probably.
I mean, I learned as a little kid. Metal gets hot in the sun.
Yeah, yeah.
They learn not to do that multiple times.
Creep it up on 60%.
what we're thinking, every 20% you get a star, and that's when the messages pop up.
I think so. So
Makes
I'm
sense. I
keeping an
just
eye out for it, but I never connected that before for some
yeah,
reason.
neither did I.
Oh, so recently I've been getting the urge to watch Shrek again.
Just the main one or all of them?
Probably all of them. It's one of my favorites, honestly, and I really enjoyed it. Except for, I think the third one is not great.
I've seen them all, but it's been years, and I haven't seen the later ones more than once. I don't think. So I honestly don't remember what happens in each movie.
Um, well, the first one's easy to remember.
Yeah, first one's the classic.
I am pretty sure the second one is where her parents start to come in. Yeah. Second one is where her parents start to come in. And then the third one, I can hardly remember. I just remember that's the one with, like, Arthur and whatever, where they're trying to not be rulers of the kingdom or whatever. But the fourth one is really good. And that's the one where he accidentally wishes that he was never born.
Is that the one where he turns human for a bit?
No, that's the second one. Second one, he turns human because he gets a bit of imposter syndrome when her parents are talking to him about, like, not being able to provide properly for her and stuff like that, and, like, oh, he's not human and blah 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 blah. So he goes to Fairy Godmother to try to become human, and she's like, sure, I'll do that for you, and then tries to take over because she's like, oh, well, this is Shrek, and it was really her son, Prince Charming.
Yeah, I remember something.
Yeah, so that's two. No, four is where he's got children and he doesn't get much time to himself, and, like, they go to this birthday party or whatever, and I mean, there are children screaming everywhere, and and there's this one kid that's like, do the roar. and, and he just keeps pestering him to do the roar, and, like, just all the noise gets to him, and he does roar at the kid, but, like, then Fiona talks to him and she's like, well, you're kind of ruining the birthday party, and he storms off a little ways, and Rumpelstiltskin is like, what if I could give you a day without all that stuff? And Shrek's like, oh, that'd be fantastic. Just one day to recollect myself and re-energize and get back to it. He's like, okay, well, the payment is a day for a day. We could make that day, one of your childhood days, one that you'll never remember. He's like, okay, that sounds great. It was the day he was born.
Huh.
So
I mean,
he,
you also have to read the fine print on those magical spells they got.
yeah, yeah, 60%, 3 stars. It looks like they want us to clean a house. So we'll have a house to clean. Park Warden. I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not all good old fashioned whatever it was. I think in the next star, he's like, well, yeah, I guess the other compound that I like causes terrible disease or something. It's rather awful. I don't know why he's pushing it. But yeah, I think the fourth one's really good because it's a what if timeline. What if
Yeah.
Shrek never existed and never saved Fiona and never met Donkey and all that fun stuff. I enjoyed it.
I've seen it. I remember that I saw it. I saw it once when it was brand new. Not since.
Ah. I think two's attack on the castle scene was really iconic. It was really good. What with the giant gingerbread man and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
That was
I
fun.
remember like little random things, like the I think it was two, where the one prince has a ginormous castle that is overcompensation.
That's one.
That's one. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I don't. I remember bits. I don't remember what movies which.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's Lord Farquaad.
He's not in the second one.
No, not that I remember. But that scene that you're remembering is Shrek first seeing Duloc
Yeah.
when he's going to Lord Farquaad to get the deed to his swamp or get people to stay out of his swamp.
Yeah. I remember the fairy godmother holding up her here.
Yeah, that's two. That's the castle siege.
Basically, don't give me a Shrek quiz because that would fail.
The Puss in Boots movie was actually pretty good too.
That one I never saw.
That one's pretty good. It involves searching for the golden goose.
Was it up with a giant?
Yes, yes, it was.
Isn't that part of Jack and the Beanstalk?
Yep. Yeah, that one was actually surprisingly pretty good. Like sometimes when they spin off on those ones, it's hit or miss, but that one was actually pretty good. Have you seen one of the newer films, Luca?
No. I think it's on
It's
Disney Plus. It's on my to watch
I,
list.
I think it is, yeah. It's actually pretty good. It's a solid movie.
Okay.
It's about two mermaids, merboys,
More people?
merpeoples.
Male more people? I don't know. I think
And,
I think each like story chooses its own verbiage for that.
right, yeah. But yeah, it's about two. Well, I guess they're not they're not really half human. They're just part. They're humanoid fish that turn
Hmm.
human on land. So I guess it's something else entirely. I'm not sure if there's established lore for them, like historical lore. But yeah, it's actually pretty solid, and there's a lot of fun scenes. There's some sad scenes in there, some heartwarming scenes.
Yeah, I need to watch.
I think you'd enjoy the parts where they're interacting with the cat.
I mean, based on that description, who wouldn't?
So there's in the movie there's this cat, and the cat knows that it's the boss of this house,
As they do.
and the cat does not like the kids at first, and then they start bribing the cat, and it's fantastic. And the cat's like, okay, as long as these bribes keep coming. It's so it's so silly, but it's fairly cute.
Sounds like a very smart kitty.
It is a smart kitty. Oh man, and the cat looks a lot like its owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Actually, I might go watch that again too, because
Do the
that was
marathon. Listen.
right. It's those ones are actually really good. It does make me sad that Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite Disney movies, but
Mm.
it is a tale of Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Just like Belle was one of my favorite female leads. Like I don't think she's actually a princess, not until yeah, she's never actually a princess because when they
Mary is
get married,
royalty, so
but yeah, then at that point she's a queen, not
Disney doesn't care. Queen
yeah.
princess. Oh, it
Um,
equals you a Disney princess as long as your movie made enough money.
oh, okay, well, yeah. Then yeah, she's one of my favorite
I've been myself.
princesses because she's more obsessed with inner beauty and knowledge than the others.
Yeah, she was okay. She was never my favorite.
And Aladdin was one of my favorites as
Yeah,
well.
that's a good one. I enjoy Aladdin.
Yeah, I enjoyed the cartoon when it came out too.
Oh, like the series? I remember that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that series. I do not enjoy Aladdin 2. The second one in that series was uh, just depressing.
Like a movie. I
Like
actually never saw the second and third movies.
the
I
second
should.
one, like there's a large chunk in the middle that's just depressing and dark. Like it's not that
Mm,
fun to watch. The third one is like the third one takes a lot from the series though,
okay.
and it's like it starts out with just this large musical scene of they're finally getting married, and like
Didn't
it's
that happen at
Genie.
the end of the first one?
No, I think the end of the first one they're
They were
getting
together.
together. Yeah, I think they're starting to court. But yeah,
I mean,
so
in
like
Disney World, that usually doesn't happen for very long. They usually just skip that part of real life.
right, but in the series it was an ongoing thing, which is why I say it takes a lot from the series. So it's like most of the singing is Genie, of course, and then like Aladdin and Jasmine also have their bits in it, so I enjoyed those. And then there's the adventure, but it's a solid one. It's nowhere near as bad as two.
Well, and
And I think 3 had Robin Williams back.
yeah,
I'm
I was
pretty sure he
thinking
did not
it
do 2.
wasn't in 2, but it was in 3 because of back end stuff,
Yeah.
negotiations and all that.
Well, they. So I actually watched a thing on what happened with a lot of the back end stuff for him and Genie, and it was in his contract they were not going to use him just to push stuff. Like they weren't.
They lied.
Oh yeah, they immediately turned around and like it was one of the old leaders who they I can't remember his name, but after they deposed him, they're like, you know what? This was in the contract. We broke it. We're sorry. How can we make it up to you? And that's where great minds think for themselves came from. I'm pretty sure, which is one of my favorite Disney like commercial segments.
I
I
don't
loved.
remember that. I've not heard of that.
Oh, they were fantastic. It was Genie coming on screen during like I think they were commercial segments. They might have been in between storylines in the episodes themselves. Like they might have been part of Aladdin, and I just saw them because I watched a lot of Aladdin. But I'm pretty sure they were just commercial segments. And Genie would come on, and he'd be like, "Oh, well, great minds think alike," is the quote that most people say. And he gives an example of a great mind, like a great someone who received awards or is commonly known historically, and gives the reason why they're famous, like why they won said award or whatever. And it was them thinking for themselves that got them that thing, not thinking like the rest of the people at that time. So because they thought for themselves, they became famous, or became widely regarded, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of my favorite segments. Was Great Minds Think for Themselves.
I either haven't seen that or just 100% forgot.
Yeah, they weren't very long, but I really enjoyed those segments. Especially because they reinforced the way I just was being an autistic kid.
Yeah.
Like it just reinforced, hey, you don't need to think like everyone else to be to
To succeed. You know?
succeed or be okay. And I did realize something while I was watching it. Great minds think like other great minds, but most of the time that's just out of the box. Most of the time, great minds think for themselves and will push boundaries. So, great minds thinking alike is not inaccurate. Great minds think like other great minds, but they don't think like the crowd. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't just blindly agree with a bunch of stuff. They sometimes challenge very set ways, like the doctor that suggested that people should clean their hands before delivering babies.
What a novel idea.
Like we talked about that one, and like he died being ostracized.
Yeah.
It wasn't till like somewhere between 3 and 5. I can't remember the number. I'm terrible with numbers, but I think it was somewhere between 3 and 5 years after he died that people that someone else suggested it and gave reasons, and they were like, "Oh, that's a good point. Maybe we should maybe we should start doing that." Okay, Here we go. Park Warden. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it also is also profoundly toxic. It's like, okay, that's not what you want children to be around. Something profoundly toxic. But yeah, some of the some of the old stuff, like when people were pulling out new ideas and the existing structure fighting it, are just terrible.
Fortunately, the moral of that story is even if you have a great mind and you fight back against other things, you may not be recognized till after you're dead.
Right. Well, like Picasso. Picasso was not recognized as a good artist until after he died. But I think that's probably a common artist thing, isn't it? Like it's an
Maybe.
artist trope to not be really recognized until after they've died.
I also feel like art is more opinion.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, we now have factual evidence that, yes, you should wash your hands. That's good thing. Whereas
Yes.
art and all that, there's a lot more opinion and
Yeah. There's a lot more. Oh God, did you see the news article about a security guard that got bored and drew eyes on $1 million painting?
no, I did not. That's terrible.
Yeah, apparently he he got bored on his first day of security and decided
Oh god.
I think the name of the painting was like the Faceless Ones, and
Never heard of it, but that sounds like a bad one to draw a face on.
yeah, it's not a piece of art I would enjoy myself because it's vaguely shaped human blobs.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't have eyes, they didn't have noses or any features, so he just doodled eyes with a ballpoint pen on
Oh,
this $1 million painting somewhere in Russia.
wow.
Yeah, it's just awful. But yeah, I think Picasso's the only painter that I can name a painting from.
Uh, yeah, I probably can't.
The Starry Night. He did Starry Night.
That wasn't Picasso.
I am pretty sure that was Picasso.
More like
Am I
Van
wrong?
Gogh?
I might be wrong.
I thought that was more like Van Gogh.
Oh, it is Van Gogh I'm thinking of. I mean the facts are still the same. He wasn't recognized till after he died. But yeah,
Yeah.
Starry Night's the only painting I can name.
Oh, okay.
Why was I saying Picasso and thinking Van Gogh the entire time?
Do not know, but
Because like I was picturing Van Gogh's painting of himself like the entire time, and Starry Night.
Picasso's art style is very different.
I don't know any of Picasso's stuff. I don't know
It's
why I was replacing those names.
his were like there's a lot of human ones, but like different features were different sizes and kind of different places.
Oh, he was the abstract one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So that's
was
why I'm like it's opinion.
the entire time I was yeah, the entire time I was thinking Van Gogh.
Okay.
So that's my bad.
You
That's
guys were like, and I know the name. I'm like, wait a second. One
yeah,
of us is very wrong.
that's a my derp. That's fine.
I mean, you have to know the Mona Lisa.
I know the Mona Lisa. I guess that's true. Mona Lisa's
You know more
famous.
than I know more
Maybe.
than that. I probably would have a hard time. Like if someone said, "Okay, name as many as you could," I'd be like, because I could recognize them, but I probably can't name.
I think Starry Night's the only one I would buy a print of, though.
There's a it's super expensive, but I saw a Lego of it that they did. I think it's an official Lego.
Oh, I bet that was like $200 to $300.
Yeah, it was expensive.
They,
But
yeah. I've seen, I've seen their pictures of like I've seen Avenger ones or Marvel ones that they have, and I've seen what is it? I've seen a Star Wars ones where it's like dark side figures, and they're so expensive.
I think I saw an article recently where they're saying Legos are going to get even more expensive.
Why?
I don't remember the reasons. I just was disappointed by the fact they're going to get so.
Like if they're moving away from plastic and going to a more renewable resource, then that's fine. That I can support. Nearly any other reason,
I
I
think it
don't
was.
know.
I don't like. I would have recognized it as that. I do not remember what it was though.
Because it's getting to the point where people are just kind of printing off bricks instead of going for the official ones.
Yeah.
Because the bricks aren't copyrighted anymore. Because they're too much of a basic structure, is what I heard. I never really looked up on it.
Is that all bricks or just specific ones? Because like
They're most general shapes, like the bricks.
bricks, but any like the special ones they
Oh yeah, I'm
created.
sure the special ones are still
That makes sense.
like their minifigs are definitely still. They got those back. But yeah, like the just the 2x4s and stuff like that. Those
That
ones. I don't know how far that extends. Like definitely the 2x4s and maybe the 2x2s, but I don't know what else might be out.
yeah, I can see most of the very brick-like ones.
Yeah, the very basic ones. Probably most of the ones that came out in the first packages are probably now not covered. But I mean Lego has so many specialty pieces for so many different builds that I'm sure those are still covered because they probably didn't come up with them until years later.
Yeah. Yeah, I was building one, and in the instructions, it would be like, and this piece was originally built as this item in this set, and now it's like, and you use it this way, it can use it this other one that you're currently doing. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but it makes sense that those are the ones that are still protected.
Yeah, yeah. Because their patents didn't come out until they were created,
Yeah.
which is just so much longer after.
And they're more specific shapes rather than a brick.
Yeah, like there's definitely design work in a lot of those ones instead of the original bricks.
Oh, we're up to 90.
Oh, we are up to 90%. I didn't even notice.
Going quicker than I realized.
We might be able to get to that golf cart.
Oh, golf cart's very quick.
Yeah. It's like 5 minutes, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm catting around on the roof, so
Oh, okay. So we're cleaning the same one, just both sides at the same time.
Yeah.
I cheat and look at the stream.
So you can see what I'm doing.
Know where you are.
Oh no.
Actually, I haven't looked over very much, so I looked over. I was like, "Oh, I recognize that roof. I'm on the other side of it."
Yeah, I could actually see some of your sprays
Oh,
coming
come
out
through.
of the. Yeah. Not through, but like when I'm near the end of the roof, I can see some of the sprays come out through the grates.
Every once in a while, I see a little bit like come through, like it just glitches and
Oh yeah.
goes where it shouldn't.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that this one, the park is so early on, but it's one of the better ones. Probably just because of all the colors and whatnot,
And their improvements.
and the improvements. Yeah.
It's a little frustrating the very first time.
Yeah, I love the enhancements they've done to a lot of their levels.
Your feet are not on anything. They're just
I'm just hanging off the edge.
yeah. You're
Oh
just
yeah, I am.
I,
It's silly.
you're not on the ground at all. Like you're flying. You're hovering.
It's okay. Oh, so I saw a poster for Hocus Pocus 2, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You gonna watch it?
I definitely will watch it. Because the poster was one of them's riding a broom, another one's riding a vacuum, and the third one's riding like two Roombas.
Nice. Because the first part of that's from the first one.
Yeah,
Like
the
I think
the
it's like a
vacuum
broom,
was.
a vacuum, and like a mop or something.
I think so. Yeah,
I like that they upgraded that.
and then yeah, there's one of them riding on like two Roombas. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to watching that. It'll be weird watching it because it's clearly made with the next generation in mind, with, like younger kids. But
Yeah.
it's got the same witches, so should be good.
It's gonna be weird seeing those witches after so long.
Yeah.
God, that reminds me of how popular Halloween Town was when we
Uh,
were young.
that's a good one.
That was a good one.
I mean, the fourth one's harder to watch because they switched the main character. The main
I
actor.
I've only seen the first one.
Oh.
I'm not opposed to watching the other ones, but I've only seen the first one.
The first one, like, it's the good classic one. I liked the second one. It kind of like decreased in order.
Eh, I fell off.
That's what happens when you try enough.
Trying to break physics.
Um, the first one was really good. The second one was pretty good. Third the third is really when it started to be like, okay, I feel like you're just milking it now. And then the fourth, I think the fourth would have been better if it had the original actress, but it's really hard to
Yeah.
watch. Has that changed? If, like, I'd say at least watch the second. I could get skipping and never watching the third. But
I'd have to
you should-
I'd have to rewatch the first one, honestly.
I mean,
It's been
that's a
forever.
good idea too.
Oh, so you know how I enjoyed D&D.
Hmm.
No, okay. So Vinny's talking about. Are we still talking about Hocus Pocus? No, we finished about talking about Hocus Pocus. We were talking about Halloween Town and how I've only seen the first one of those.
Vinny, have you seen those?
Have you seen those, Vinny? The Halloween Town ones?
And if so, is it just the first one, or have you seen more than the first
Uh, he's seen the first one.
one? Only the first one?
Seems like it.
Hmm. I mean, at least that's some.
Yeah.
You guys watching the second.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to watching the second one.
Movie marathon.
But yeah, so you know how I enjoy D&D.
Yes.
Most of the D&D movies are bad. Like
There's movies.
yes, there are movies.
Not even on my radar.
I think there are 3. And what's funny is 2 of them were major productions. Like they hit box offices and stuff. I fell again. They hit box offices and stuff like that. My favorite D&D movie is Book of Vile Darkness. And it is B-rate. Like I don't think it hit theaters. I think it went straight to video.
I mean, a movie doesn't have to be one of the top rated movies to be like one that you really enjoy. There's a few that are like, these are critically acclaimed, terrible movies. Everyone thinks they're awful and shouldn't exist. I'm like, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, the D&D movies were like the big ones were kind of Like I didn't care for them much at all. There, you didn't care for the characters because there was no like lead into it. Like you were just thrown into, okay, this is it. You know, this is what's going on. Here's the party. So yeah, there's no time to get to know the party or anything like that. And yeah, so it's kind of meh. But yeah, my favorite official D&D, like made by Wizards movie was Book of Vile Darkness, and it's a B-rate movie, but it's so good. So it's the storyline is like it opens up into a paladin of an order of knights that protect the Book of Vile Darkness from ever getting into the grips of, the bad guys. A new paladin is going to be inducted into the order. And then they're attacked by cultists, and the entire order is killed except for him.
Okay.
And then to take vengeance and all that, he starts making questionable choices, and like he joins an evil party, and he he murders a bunch of people. Admittedly, they're bad people. They're bad people, but he starts doing questionable things to get what he wants done, and the entire thing is just like a moral roller coaster.
Interesting.
And there's one point in the movie where there's a good evil test, and it's this like demon shaped like a little girl, and she can feed off the evil inside someone. So like she gets nutrients just by feeding off the evil inside someone. So she goes through the first guy who's left, like the first truly evil guy, and he passes. She feeds on him, he passes. Then she goes to the paladin, and the paladin passes the evil test. And then she goes to the succubus, who's been in the party the entire time, and she senses love, and it's a good, like, it's a good feeling, like it's a positive trait. So the demon girl recoils in disgust, and she's like, I sense love. And like, it's hilarious because the paladin's like worried the entire time. He's like, am I gonna be called out here? Am I gonna be killed here? And then the actual demon, the actual succubus, is the one that gets called out for a positive emotion. But it's such a good movie.
Huh.
What do we have left? Like, there's more than 3 things left, and I just don't know what they are.
It's a hiding dirt.
Let's see. Roundabout Mount. Oh, this thing. Okay. I'll get this thing. That's done.
A little dirt hiding in the craft.
And when I watched it, vertical tower struts. When I watched it, it was on YouTube, I think. And I can't find it anymore. Like, it got removed from YouTube. I guess it wasn't there intentionally or something.
Oh, yeah.
Which, of course, I didn't realize. Not at the time, anyways. So it got removed from there, and I just can't find it anywhere. It's like, no, that was actually a good movie. I would want to share that one. Ah, there it is. There's another one that's not done by the D&D team that's actually really good, that's D&D based. And I think it's like The Quest or something like that. And it switches between the players and the campaign. So like you get to see the people playing and get their decisions and stuff like that. And then you also get to see their characters and how their characters react and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting. But that's a really good D&D movie as well. I'll have to go look that up. Everything that's come out of that studio has been pretty good. Because there's another one they do for trading card games, and like when they're following the character doesn't give, he doesn't care about the card game in and of itself at all. He's just trying to get with a girl that plays the game. But the other half of that is you get to see the characters. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay. You get to see the characters from inside the card game react to what's going on in the entire tournament. And that part's pretty fun. Okay, we're gonna do the golf cart and then we'll finish. Ooh, actually, we're gonna get new Powerwasher. Boom.
Oh, the gun I've never used.
Yeah, I don't think either of us has ever used this thing.
You did it the first round, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
You've always skipped this as well.
I think so. Okay.
I've used it on a special job that required it, but that's the only time I've ever used this one.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start this job. It's like $100, and that's it. Let's do new washer. Yeah. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, the gnome's right behind you. He's right there.
Because that's not creepy at all.
Right.
The
Is there a
gnome's
cat?
picking up on me.
Is there a cat in here anywhere? I don't think there's any cat related stuff in here. No, I don't see any cat related stuff. Instantly, just turn on the sprayer and something dings.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, this is a quick level.
Oh, we're already to 1 star as well. Yeah, most of these vehicles are super quick. 3 stars. And now the dings start coming.
I like the multi-dings at the same time. They're always my favorite.
Yeah. Hell, I'm on one of the widest sprayers. I'm on the 25, I think.
The green nozzle? Yeah, we're on the same nozzle.
Oh, the seat there. There we go. Oh, the canopy supports.
Front ones.
Oh, there you
Got
go.
it. Done.
That was like 2 minutes, maybe.
Like, I
Oh
wanted
god.
to say when we were talking about time, I wanted to be like, it might be twice as long as the dirt bike, but that's still not very long.
No. Okay. So the next 2 things that we can clean are houses. So we're we're not gonna get those done today.
But next week on power washing is a house.
Next week on Powerwasher. Yeah, we'll do one of the houses, probably the more expensive one, the 650, which
The
is the
double
house
floor.
with. Yeah, it's the 2 story with multiple levels and stuff with the big back porch. Ooh, and this one has all the mold and stuff on it. So that'll be interesting. With this game, you do not have to save. Like it auto saves for you, so we're not going to have to do any of that. It's auto there. Next week, I will be on call, but it will actually be double on call. So if I get a page, depending on where it comes from, I might not be able to stream. Like I might have to stop stream abruptly. But if it's from the other source, I will just have to pause and take care of the page and then come back, which shouldn't take too long, depending on what it is. If I have to call someone, then I'll have to end stream. But we'll just see how that goes. Luna was on call this time, so she didn't get a page, so we're fine there. I think that's it. So we're gonna finish with Powerwasher, which should only take, I don't know, a few weeks. What do you think, Luna? Probably
Yeah,
a few weeks.
I know a few of the larger ones are going to take longer, but we
Yeah,
went through a few levels, so maybe a few
like
weeks.
the last level might be its own episode because it just takes so long. Like that took us, I think, 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, but if that's the case, it might be a little bit more than a few weeks, but
Yeah, so it shouldn't
not
take
as much.
that. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. And then the next game I'll get into is Bioshock. And I'll run through the entirety of Bioshock, I think. Unless another game catches my fancy in the middle of there, or if I get frustrated with the first game or the second game or something like that, and I want to take a break. And then the next time we do a collab is going to be my Minecraft, like vanilla bedrock Minecraft. So that should be interesting. We will also have a completely new person to Minecraft in that collab. So we will be teaching them, helping them along the way. This is going to be a collaborative server. So we are also going to possibly have other people on the server that we can go check out. So we'll just see. But until that happens, I hope everyone enjoys their week, and I hope everyone stays safe. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't subscribed to me, go ahead and poke at that button. It helps me get discovered, and it will let you know next time I go live next week. If I go live on Saturday, which is my unplanned day, which would be collab day. So, until I see you next time, bye everyone.